Hello again, everyone. This is list number 3. The goal for this list is that I want us to be clearer about our verbs and our nouns, how to differentiate. First, I want us to talk a little bit about verbs, and there are 2 specific verbs that I want to talk about. The first is the verb help, and the second is the verb meet. Now, these 2 are a special type of verb. These are verbs that you can move that show who is doing what. We call them directional verbs. Remember, we set our people up in space, right? I, me, and you, right? We know where they are. Our first person, our second person, and our third person. With these verbs, you can move in the direction to and from those involved. So let me show you what that looks like. The word help, the noun itself, right? I need your help would be 2 times. Right? I need your help. You would tap twice. Help or assistance. The verb you can tap once to assist. I help my mom. That's totally fine. You can absolutely do that. However, what you can do is you can move between the subject and the object. I help you today. Right? I help you. Right? I help you today. So I help you, you help me. Can? Right? You help me. Can? I'm asking, can you help me? I'm moving from you to me. You help me. I help you. My mom, if I set her up on my side, I help her. When she's done, she helps me. Right? I can sign I help her, she help me. Right? If I'm going she helps me, I'm moving toward me. If I'm helping her, I'm moving toward her. All right? You do not have to use this as a directional verb. I help her. That's fine. I help you. You help me. That is absolutely fine. You can do that, but you can make it a little bit smoother by moving between the subject and the object. In addition, the word meet, 2 indexes, palms together, don't use D's. Meet. Nice to meet you. You can say meet you separately. Nice, meet you. Totally fine. But like I said before, you can move toward whom is being met. Right? She met me, I met them, right? They met. Move it and play with it. It's a lot of fun. Remember, really, the third person, I cannot just say, I met her today, right? I don't know who that is, right? So my mom, I help her. I have to indicate who the person is, who the third person is, right? My dad, he meets me. I can't say today, meet. Who is this person? We don't know who this is. You have to set up who your third persons are prior to signing that verb. It's a good rule of thumb. Alrighty, let's go into some nouns. I have 3 specific that I chose for you. The sign time, the sign chair, and the sign address. The reason I picked these 3 was because they tend to be a little confusing for some. The first, sign for time, you have an X tapping on your wrist, your non-dominant wrist. Your non-dominant hand shape doesn't matter. But time, tap twice. Make sure it's an X. What's interesting about this sign is if you want to ask what time is it, right? If you said, hey, what's the time? You don't sign what time. You are just going to have facial expression for information seeking questions as furrowed eyebrows and a tilted head forward while tapping time. If I wanted to say the time, I'm going to tap time once and then say the number. Time 4:45. Time 3:30. Time 10:15. Time 12:37. Or whatever the time is. But you're going to tap time once if you're adding in a number. But if you're not adding in a number, you are going to tap time twice. If I'm asking the time, I'm going to use that information seeking facial expression. You come to school, what time? Right? Okay. So with the sign chair, you're going to tap twice non-dominant you, dominant bent you. Tap twice, chair, seat. However, if you tap once, this sign means the verb to sit or sit down. Please sit down. You've been running around. Calm down, please. There's a chair right over there. Please go ahead and sit. The third sign, address. 2 open A's, you're going to brush your knuckles up your chest. My address is blah, blah, blah. Right? Address. If you do it once, however, this is the sign to live. This is also life as well as alive. You're going to do that once. I live here, California. I used to live in Washington. What's your address? Is different than, for example, where do you live? What's your address? Right? You can tell the difference. All right? All right, so you've been learning verbs throughout the semester. But how do you show the intent or the purpose of your verb? How we do that is by using a modal auxiliary verb. I know that's a big term, but what it basically means is these are helping verbs. You attach these helping verbs to other verbs. I have 4 of them for you. Can, can't, need, and should. The sign can are 2 S's. You bend at your wrists and push down, palms down, can. I can help. I can help tomorrow. I can help today. I can meet your husband. Can. Can you help me? Can. Now can't, some people don't consider that a modal auxiliary verb, not a helping verb. It's a negative modal, negative helping verb, whatever. The point is, I'm showing the intent. You're showing your purpose. So the sign can't are 2 indexes, and you're going to hit your non-dominant index palm down with your dominant index. Can't. Sorry, I can't help you. I can't. I can, right? I'm nodding. Right? If I'm asking, can you? No, I can't. I shake my head. Negate. Need. You're going to have an X hand shape, and you're going to clench your teeth and go E, right? I'm moving very quickly. Right? I need help. Please help me. Right? Need. Should, however, has a different feeling behind it. I should. Same X, but you're doing slower, and you say, I should go to the store. I should do laundry. I should. Right? I need water. Right? I'm thirsty. I need. Versus, I should. Right? The intent behind it is different. The feeling is different. Should, you need E. I can, I can't, I need, and I should. You need to have another verb, even if it's an implied verb. You have to have another verb attached to these modals, right? If someone says, can you help me? And you just respond, I can't, this can't is related to the helping, right? Even though you're not signing help. Will you call me tomorrow? Yeah, sure, I can. Right? That can is attached to that calling. Okay, even though you're not signing call. All right, cool. Some other vocab I want us to go over. Now we've learned the sign please, but now we're going to modify it a little bit to sign sorry. Next we'll learn all, and last we will talk about the word nice. So we remember the sign please, right? Open B circling on your chest. Oh, please help me. If you change it to an open A with your thumb up, this is the sign sorry or apologies. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help you today. I'm sorry. My teacher, right? She can't come today. I'm sorry. Sorry. Please, open B. Sorry, open A. The adjective all, this is a quantifier. You're going to circle around. All of, let's say, my clothes are black. I have a lot of black clothes. All of my time has been eaten up. All right, I have run out of time. All of my time has been used. The sign nice, you're going to slide toward your fingertips. This sign has multiple meanings, such as the word clean, the adjective clean. My shoes are clean. They are not dirty. All right, my shoes do not stink. They are nice and clean. This can also mean pure, as in pure water. Right? It is pure water. Now, some people use this sign for holy, such as the Holy Spirit or a holy day. However, you can make the assumption of, oh, it's a nice day today. Nice. So again, sorry, all, nice, clean, pure, holy. Sorry, don't forget your face. All, and nice. All right, last but not least, I want us to talk a little bit more about information-seeking questions. We already talked about, hey, what time is it? Right? Where are you from? What is that? Right? Now we're going to talk about the sign which. W-H-I-C-H, which. Two open A's, back and forth alternating. It kind of looks like the sign car, but car is done with S's. Which has open A's? Do I want this one or this one? Which. I saw 7 cars outside. Which is yours? So which class do you have? You're taking ASL. Awesome, very good job. Your teacher, which? Right? What's their name? Which? Right? Which one? So with that, list number 3 is done. Very good. Now for your PowerPoint, students, if you look over the PowerPoint, at the very end I have some practice sentences for you to use. So I recommend going and trying to practice those for our next class. Hint, hint. All right, I'll see y'all later.